Guys, welcome back to today's live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. Of course, if this is your first time watching or you've been watching but you've not subscribed, thank you so much, first of all, for watching. That is more than enough. But just a polite request, kindly like the video and consider subscribing as you turn the notification bell on so that you can be notified whenever I upload anything. So it's a weekend, there might be some noise here and there, but I hope it will not be a lot. So guys, of course, I'll not be out here for so long. That village, it's becoming concerning, and it's not in a good way, because the way Murimi has been exposed out here, I cannot believe, honestly. I can't believe. And of course, we'll be out here to watch. It's so sad. And guys, let me tell you something. Before I came out here, I was trying to pull out a receipt, which I talked about Murimi'S wife. I don't know. I can't remember the specific video that I was talking about Murimi'S wife. But you remember, if you were out here, you remember I talked about it and I was like, it's so sad to see a young girl being in that situation. I didn't know what was coming. Honestly, I didn't. But of course, after watching the explosive video by davyjnr, I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. For the first time, davyjnr is acknowledging that the mom has been through domestic abuse, which is so sad. And let me not take a lot of time. Let me pull the receipts as we talk about it. Majority of it is in Swahili, but of course, you know, I gotcha. I'll be translating for you. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Antoinette, you were out here. I really appreciate you. Same to Pami, same to Vimwelu, same to Gracie Griffins. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Kindly like the live stream as we start, because of course, as I said, I'll not be taking a lot of your time. Straight to the receipts. So just to give context on what is happening, Murimi, the champ is here. Thank you so much. I see you. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Hey, so this is what happened. davyjnr uploaded a video. I can't remember how long, some hours from now. And Murimi'S wife was crying. I remember I was watching at night and I was like, oh my God, am I waking up people? People might think that I'm in distress or something. I had to get my headphones so that I can watch from it, because it was so sad. I'm so heartbroken, honestly, because that girl is so young. I was just out here talking about the girl. I was like, I doubt she's over 18 years. And the things that Murimi put her through. Before I get to the reaction, Marwa's donors, the people that support Deemwango, I hope you are ashamed. I saw some of you are already ashamed. Thank you so much for acknowledging that you were wrong. Because if Murimi can take some milk, the baby's milk, to go and sell so that he can take alcohol, what will make you people to support? What will make you people to support Deemwango and the family from taking Murimi'S land? Because it was all for nothing. It was all for nothing. Murimi himself does not even understand himself. Why would you people come out here and support that family? And of course, you have to give it to the negative reactors, both keyboard and all over the place. You have to appreciate us. You have to understand that, can I say, we see more than you see, because we came out here initially and we were like, if someone is a drunkard, there is no way you will justify buying a piece of property from them, because they don't know what the hell is going on. But now, guys, as I tell you, majority of them were like, even selling the piece of land was not a good idea. And I'm like, but we said. And you guys came out here and said that, oh my God, these people are haters, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to digress. But of course, that is what I'm doing. I just hate to say that because you people, the people that support a Lambogal, especially when it comes to grabbing land from this kind of people, I hope you learn once and for all, and don't be coming for us. Don't be coming after us. So reactors, they're jealous. Jealous about what? See your life. I really felt sorry for her, honestly. I really wish I could pull out the receipt where I was talking about the same girl, because I was like, I can't imagine what she's going through behind the doors. And this is exactly what she's going through. Ah, guys, so this is what is happening. Murimi has been abusing, assaulting, harassing, name it, this young girl. And of course, something to note is that the girl was working at Davy Jr.'s home. She was working for Congrats Mom. Davy Jr. himself said it. And of course, we can say that that was back then, I think 3 years ago. You can tell how much, no, you can tell how old Halima, the name is Halima, how old, sorry, how old she was back then. I think Joyce's diaries came out here and told people that they are very young girls working for Congrats Mom, very young. And of course, you people in David Jr.'s comment section, you were like, oh, haters, you want to be a reactor, blah, blah, blah. David Jr. himself came out here to confirm. This minor was working for Congrats Mom. Hey, front seat members at the church. What a shame. What a shame. And the same girl told David Jr. when she was crying that when I was working for you guys, Murimi approached me and he told me that we'll be living a better life. And of course, whatever went through my mind was that probably this girl was going through hell and back, working for Congrats Mom. I don't even have to go back to what was said back then. But guys, you remember Joyce's at some point mentioned that these girls would go to Marwa's room at night. Hey, your guess is as good as mine. What were they doing there? Being forced to do some things that maybe they didn't want to do. And the girl said that I just had to go and get married because I thought it will be better. And I didn't know that what I'm going through was waiting. She's an orphan. She lost the mom at the age of 2 years. She has lived a very tough life. And on top of that, you donors, hey, on top of that, you donors supporting the Mura's family, you enable because, hey, guys, you donors enable whatever is going on because I came out here and I was like, I can't understand the people supporting Murimi. Murimi is a drunkard. Murimi does not support the girl when it comes to domestic work. This girl plants 1 acre of a land or whatever the size is by herself. When Murimi is hugging and doing whatever he's doing with vapor. But you as a donor, you sit yourself in a corner and you see it fit to donate to Vapor and Murimi and not this girl. You want to tell me these people are in their right sense? When they said anything about working, they would push back and say it's normal. Imagine, that is what they used to say. But the girl said that she was going through hell and back. She just had to get married. She thought it will get better. Hey, guys, let me pull up the receipts. We talk about it before we call it a day.
All right, so here I'm having Halima. Halima, what's up? Halima, she's crying. Halima, she's really crying. Halima, what's the problem?
Mimi amekuja hapa nyumbani ananiambia eti Davy ameniambia eti nichukue mahindi nipatie hospitali nipeleke huko ng'ambo. Sasa mimi nikamuuliza ni kweli, anasema ndio. Sasa mimi nikasema
Guys, Halima, she's really crying. I feel so sad for her. She's saying the food that I brought here, Murimi.
So, of course, I don't want to drag the receipts. This is what is happening. Halima is complaining that all the food that Nivea Junior bought for them, baby's milk, corn flour, this and that, Murimi picked it and sold it. Even baby's milk. And this is someone that Dimwango, you think it was right to buy, quote unquote, to buy a piece of land from? It's so sad, honestly. I want to skip the receipts because it's a lot.
She's really crying. I feel so sad for her. She's saying the food that I brought here, Murimi, he's selling right now everything. That's why he's crying.
Sababu najua tu anataka kwenda kuuza.
Kuja tumsikie.
Anaanza kunichapa mpaka mkono amevunja.
Oh, David Jr., you should have taken her to hospital because she just said that Murimi, she has a fracture. Is it a fracture or something? Broken arm or something? How can I say it? Whatever happened to Congrats mom is the same thing that just happened to Halima. And I don't know, maybe David Jr. was overwhelmed or something, but David Jr., you should take her to the hospital because I don't know if it's the arm or the leg, but a part of the body is not okay because of being beaten up by Murimi. It's so sad, guys, because she said that at some point she would cook for the child, they eat, they sleep. Murimi will come back with vapor, and the girl will be woken up sleeping with blows. Murimi will beat her up in her sleep. She would wake up even unconscious because of Murimi beating her up. Hey, the same guy that is being enabled by the donors. Can you imagine? Of course, there is no problem with the donor supporting Murimi, but of course, after realizing that Murimi is this kind of a person, why would you? Why don't you support the girl? Morning to you, Angela. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. Guys, can you imagine you're sleeping? This guy is not helping you to plow the land, to do anything you can imagine. Comes back at night with another man and beat you up while you're still sleeping. Can you imagine what this girl is going through? And of course, as I said, Murimi is, I think, approaching 40, and I doubt, I can bet on this girl is below 18 years. I don't believe she's above 18. I doubt. I really doubt. And of course, I love, oh my God, the video is terrible. And of course, I love the Junior's audience. For the first time, I'd say they were like, they are really willing to take out Halima from this situation, because once a person decides to beat you up, they'll never change. She even says that she would wake up and Murimi is holding a knife, threatening to off this young girl. Can you imagine? Hey, oh my God. And I think it's I don't want to generalize because we've seen amazing people from that community, but I'm just like, what is it? Is it a culture or something?
So Halima is being beaten up. Sad story. Sad story. Sad story. Vipi? Mbona bibi analia? Shida iko wapi? I'm asking Murimi, what's the problem? What's the problem, Murimi? Why beat a lady? Why beat a lady with a cooking stick? Why?
So yeah, Alima is so emotional. She can't even speak properly. I can understand, and of course, as you can see, that is what Murimi was using to eat Halima. And I can imagine why Murimi feels okay with that, because of course he knows. He can come out here and pretend, oh my God, I need some money for this and that. So disgusting. Kemi Klaus, thank you so much. I see you. I really appreciate your presence out here. Who wants to imagine?
Why? And Halima, she has been very helpful to you, cooking, even weeding.
Guys, I hope you're liking, because I just want to highlight what was happening, because it's a lot. I can't play. This is 1 hour. Yeah.
Murimi, this is very, very sad. Why beat your wife? She's crying because we've been always helping her. The whole world, they are watching. Milk that I brought yesterday is nothing. Why beat her?
Mungu shahidi. Kama
Yamebaki pakiti 4. Mungu shahidi ni pakiti 4 zenyewe.
Ulipatia mama pakiti ngapi?
Si pakiti moja
Haya, kutoka ile
yenyewe.
siku amekuja umetumia
Sulichukua
ngapi?
leo,
Sini juzi ndo nimewaletea.
leo umechukua pakiti. Jana sulichukua pakiti 2 unaenda
Pakiti mimi
kuuza
nikichukua kukunywa yeye
pombe.
ananiona. Me I don't drink tea.
Wewe
nikichukua ile
This is so sad.
akija kwambia kitu chenye ulifanya hapa, si ulichukua maziwa ukaenda na ukanipiga hadi jana. Leo tena unaniambia mahindi unaniambia simsikilizi kitu chenye namwambia.
Mahindi nilileta mkulu.
Ulikuwa umeniambia nini?
Guys, to cut the long story short, this is what is happening. Very terrible, very terrible. And of course, thank you so much. I saw a comment by Kemi Klaus. Exactly this is what is happening, because what was the name? Matiko? Yeah, Matiko's wife had to run, because this is exactly what was happening. That is why I'm like, is it a culture down there? Whatever is happening, like you beat up your wife, that is okay? Because who knows what happened to Madam Parasite? At this point, I'm like, oh my God, is the allegations exactly what it was? Madam P, come out and tell us, were you slapped? Were you slapped, Madam P? Because everywhere, Congressman, Matiko, everyone, like that is what is happening. This is so old-fashioned. Where I come from here, it was happening when I was still young. But nowadays, why would you beat up a woman? Oh my God. Yeah, and of course, I think at this point, Matiko's wife is justified for whatever she did, leaving, because if this is the life, just leave. I really hope that this girl on the screen leaves, because I can see the comment section, everyone is like, should Davy Jr. come out here, we can support, come up with a structure and leave alone, because if Murimi holds a knife and tells this girl that one day I'll take you off, and the girl is like, I'm so scared because I can see that happening. Can you imagine? Whew. No, sorry. So this is what I wanted to say. Whatever is happening there, Davy Jr. bought a box of milk for their baby. Of course, you know, Alima has a son with Murimi. And guess what was happening? Murimi has been taking the milk for the baby. Hey, is this a husband or what? Murimi, what are you? Are you even a human being? You're taking the baby's milk to sell? And guys, that is what was happening. Alima is crying that Murimi has taken all the milk. I think it's only 2 or 3 packets remaining out of a carton. I can't remember how much that carton carries. Around 16, the bigger ones. Any Kenyan? Yeah, but that is the context. I believe so. I really do. Shay Lovely, thank you so much for tuning in. Shay Lovely, I really appreciate your presence. I think this is the first time I'm reading your name. Welcome to the streets.
Kwani kusaga suri kunaomba gorogoro ngapi?
You wanna marry another person?
Because
Why tell her? So what Alima is saying, Murimi is threatening her so that he can kill her. Why threaten? Why threaten your wife?
Maran, I'm threatened.
Amenitusi humo jikoni, amenitusi, ananiambia
it
mimi
doesn't
si mke
respect me.
wake.
Yani,
Ananiambia nitakuwa nitakutolea
okay.
vitu vyako hadi
Wacha,
nioe
ni
mwanamke
sawa.
mwingine.
Yeah,
Kwani si
it's okay.
umesema?
You wanna marry another person?
David Jr., you're even skipping the worst part, because marrying another wife, life moves on. It will be a favor to you, Halima. But Murimi holding a knife and telling her that I'll make sure I take you off, David Jr., you should be focusing on that. But marrying another wife, okay, that's besides the point. I'm just saying that I agree with the comment section. Once a man tells you that I will take you out, especially when they are under the influence of alcohol, drugs, this and that, that is exactly what they'll do. That is exactly what they'll do. I can't believe this is Murimi, the same person that I was talking about just the other day. Hey, the donors, I hope you're watching, because that is the girl you're supposed to be helping, but not this wife beater. Why would you?
Because
Why tell her you wanna marry another person?
Sana kila kitu lakini ananikosea.
unajua hapa ni kwa kamera unaongea.
Ni ukweli,
Acha
watu waone.
Unajua.
So something that Murimi kept reminding the wife is that this the camera, and you're spoiling, unaharibu. If I may translate in English, you're messing up things. You come out here, tell people that this is what you're doing, this is what I'm doing. These people will not even support us anymore. I don't know what he meant, but he was the entire 1 hour telling the wife that, do you know this camera, and David Jr. will put it on the internet the way it is. You're messing up things. And of course, number one, he knows people will not like him anymore. People will not be giving him any donations. And he might get arrested, because towards the end of the video, David Jr. was like, it's high time. I can relate to what the girl is going through. Eva Miller, thank you so much for tuning in.
Hiyo ni kamera unaongea.
Ni ukweli. Lakini
mambo
mbona
yako.
umpige? Mbona umpige?
Sikumpiga bana. Acha mambo yako.
Huku nipiga nini? Kwa una kitu huku nipiga, kwa hiyo kitu vyenye unanifanyia huku nipiga. Kwa huku nipiga, una kitu unanipiga, kwa hiyo hadi nasikia mkono.
Just look at the age difference. Guys, where can I get the footage? Just to compare this guy and this girl. Age difference, I think, of more than 20 years. Can you imagine? I don't know, maybe I'm underestimating the age of the girl, but I really believe that she's a minor. Vanessa, thank you so much for tuning in. I see you. Thank you so much. You're greeting us here. Hello.
Lakini hii si vizuri. Huyu anakusaidia kulima. Si nimempa after yesterday. Guys, you saw the video. Only this milk. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 packets.
Zingine akachukua kapatia.
Zingine gani ukachukua nini na wewe? Mama si nilimpatia jana.
Unajua unaongea kwa kamera. Unajua hiyo ni kamera.
Ni ukweli, acha ongea.
Yeah, that is what he kept mentioning. That is a camera, eh? Alima, that is a camera. Stop saying that on camera. Murimi, you're being exposed. You cannot come out here and fake, oh, blah, blah, blah. People now know who you are, and you should be ashamed of selling your land. People were warning you, and you came out here and fooled people that you know what you're doing. But this is exactly what you're doing. Robina, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate your presence. So, of course, guys, you can see Alima is showing David Jr. 4 packets of milk remaining out of the entire carton. Should we be blaming Murimi? Could it be that he's an addict and he doesn't know what he's doing? Because I saw some people saying that, but I'm like, but beating up someone, I don't think we should be blaming on alcohol. Guys, what do you think on that? Because of course it's alcoholism that is making him sell the babies food. And of course, I also have to blame the people buying, just the way I'm blaming Dimwango for buying the land. I also blame someone buying the milk from Murimi, sorry, from Murimi, because they know that this milk for the baby, but you're buying. Anyway, this life, no one cares at the end of the day.
Anakunywa macho anakuwa mekundu, kila akichukua hizi vitu anaenda kukunywa,
So
anakuja kulala anaanza
Alima, she's
kunipiga.
really crying because Murimi.
That is what she said. You're sleeping and then you're woken up by big blows. Eh? He knows. He's just wanting to control her. Very true. I really felt for this girl, guys, because she even said that she has a friend, just a girlfriend in that village. The girl will come to visit her. They are talking, and Murimi will come out here and embarrass her. This is the term that she used, kunidhalilisha. Is that the meaning? Yeah, I think so. Kudhalilisha mtu, like you really embarrass someone. Can you imagine just a young girl, you have a friend, but your wife, your husband is embarrassing you? This is what she said. Murimi came, took the baby's food, went to the brewing station, bought alcohol, drank, came back and beat the hell out of, no, beat up Halima. Beat up Halima, threw all the clothes outside and told Halima that you go. I don't know if I'll be able to translate everything because it's so sad, guys. At some point, Halima said that she's an orphan. She lost the parents when she was so young. She doesn't even know the parents. And Murimi would tell her that your mom left, passed on, may she rest in peace, because she was, can I say this? It's so vulgar, like because she was moving around. I don't know if that's right for me to say, but yeah, you know what I want to say, guys. Like she was, this is the first time I don't even know what to say, guys. Very hurtful words. Because she was moving from one man to another, which is not the case, because I don't think Murimi even knows the why, no, the mother to Halima. Of course, we can say that it's false. But imagine telling a young girl, okay, your wife, those kind of words. And you find an enabler somewhere. Eh? Hey. Oh, this is so heartbreaking. I really wish all of you would understand Swahili, because there are some that we just have to hey, stop from translating, because it's so sad, guys. So sad. The girl is like, I don't even know my mom. She passed on when I was so young. But the things that this man tells me about my mom is so heartbreaking. And I'm like, why? Okay, we don't know Halima, but I don't think she's that problematic, because we've seen what she does out here. If you don't want Halima, why? Just let her go or something. Why would you be entertained? Murimi, why would you be entertained by torturing someone? Why? I don't get it, honestly. And it seems that the girl really comes from a very tough background, because she said she'd be sleeping, beaten up and thrown, kicked out of the house with the clothes and told that you have to leave without the baby. Does that ring a bell? Exactly what happened to Matiko and the wife, because Matiko took the son, the baby, and told the wife, you go, you'll not take the baby, because of course you know that kind of a game. You're not taking my baby, you go, because of course you'll never have a peace of mind, because you know you left your baby with a drunkard, this and that. So Halima said that is what Murimi will do most of the times. And of course, I'm so surprised that Deemwango will not come out here and tell people, because you'd notice sometimes Halima is not around. And of course, I can bet Deemwango knows why she would leave. But of course, Deemwango will not come out here and say, because of course she wants to collect some donations using Halima's name. So Halima said that she was raised by an elderly grandma, and whenever Murimi would kick her out, she would roam around Nyabwanze and decide to go to Tanzania. I think so. I don't know where she comes from, but she doesn't speak Swahili. That not Swahili but English. That easily means that probably she comes from Tanzania. She'd go to Tanzania. You've left your baby very young, and of course, you know, Murimi is a drunkard, and she'll come back. And Murimi will beat her up. Came here.
What he does only to take liquor. That's what she's saying. And when he comes, he beats her up.
Anaanza kusoma kuhusu mama yangu, eti mama yangu alikufa kwa sababu ya kwenda kudangadanga.
Guys, let me skip that part. She is explaining about what Murimi would tell her about the mom, because she was sleeping around. May she rest in peace. We are just reacting because that is what is happening out here. But you can imagine, Murimi. I think Murimi should be arrested, honestly, because I'm even surprised that there was a point that he was arrested because of domestic violence, and David Jr. together with the family bailed him out. Because I heard David Jr. telling him that, you remember that time you were arrested and we came for you? I think it's time I take you back there. And of course, I'm like, David Jr., if you knew this what was happening, why would you bail him out? Why? David Jr., why did you bail out Murimi?
Teenagers are building businesses with AI.
Guys.
Crying because Murimi, what he does only to take liquor. That's what she's saying. And when he comes, he beats her up.
Anaanza kusoma kuhusu mama yangu, eti mama yangu alikufa kwa sababu ya kwenda kudangadanga.
He's trying to tell Murimi he always make everything possible. Right now, Murimi is telling her, pack your things. He doesn't want to see her here.
Alafu ona, mimi zile ng'ombe nilipatiana kwenu, zile nilipatiana bibi yako msaada. Sawa basi. Haya, nadaiwa nini? Sitalipata kitu moja.
Acha hii maneno.
Sitalipata kitu moja. Wewe kama wananidai wanadai.
Murimi, the way he talks there, you'll not believe that he's the one always acting when he wants to get some free money on the internet. He always comes out here like very innocent, very kind, very intelligent, but it's alcohol. But when you listen to him, verbally abusing the woman, you'd be like, oh my God, I can't believe how people behave out here. The life on the internet and off the internet, two different characters. And that is why he was telling the wife, no, don't say that. You know this is the camera.
She's my wife.
She's your wife because you loved her.
Yeah.
That's why you decided to marry her.
Yeah, you know.
But why beat her?
Okay, you know.
Sema ninakunywa pombe.
Okay, sema.
Unakunywa pombe, unachukua vitu naenda kuuza.
Okay, vitu gani zenye ameiuza? Niambie. So I'm asking Halima, which are the things Murimi he has ever sold? Tuambie.
Kitu chochote kikiingia humu ndani, hata nikifuga kuku, anachukua anaenda kuuza.
Hata
kuku niliuza.
Ushawahi uza kuku? Ushawahi uza.
Kuku gani?
Give me matiko vibe. Give me bagido.
David Jr., it's not funny. It's not funny because it got to a point where David Jr. was laughing. Oh my God, this is Matiko's vibes. David Jr., it's not funny. But okay, it was funny sometimes. Not in a good way, but you're like, what? But finally, but then they always say that once a woman is done, she's so done because Halima was not giving Murimi a break because he would try to gaslight her, this and that, but she exposed everything. And she said that she didn't even exhaust everything. And this is what she said. Should I come out here and open up on what this man does to me? You'd be shocked. And of course, I was like, what could it be? Huh? I really think that the girl should just leave. Halima should leave that place. There is nothing that comes out of it because, come on, this person sells the baby's food. What else? Eh? What else can he do? How bad can it get? Someone that is supposed to be going to work, bring food for the baby, is selling the baby's food. Sleeps with a man in your house. Can you imagine? Fekere, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate your presence here. Mota, I saw no bed. I saw a bed at the living room, and I was like, okay, that is where you sleep with Favor Murimi. Hey, and you have a wife. I really feel for that girl, honestly, because what? With Vapor, not his wife. I saw a bed at the living room. I don't know, was it a seat, a chair? I'll try and bring up that part. Or maybe Murimi got the bed from the bedroom to the sitting room so that the wife can be sleeping on the floor in the bedroom or something. It's so wild, guys, because there was a point I watched and Murimi at some point said that anytime he would attempt to sleep with the wife, Vapor will get mad. Hey, what the hell? Hey. Angela says that Davy has no good intentions at all. Where are the other YouTubers to stand up against this abuse? Yeah, I really believe that David Jr. is there for content simply because there was a point that he said that most of you watching, you're in the US, you're abroad, and you can afford to relocate Halima. But I'm like, David Jr., you collect a lot of money in this platform. You can also do it. The mindset of these people, hey, David Jr., that is what makes me believe that, okay, he's just there for content because a lot of people were so pissed because he left Halima around there because some people are like, Murimi might even off the wife that night. Because there was a point that David Jr. left, and before he could even go maybe 10 steps, Murimi was already beating up Halima. And I think I don't agree with that because I don't agree with David Jr. to come out here and say only the people watching from the Western world can support Halima financially. No, David Jr., if you're moved, if you relate the way you said, because he said he relates with what Halima is going through. He has been through, he has seen what is happening to Halima. And of course, I could just imagine that, of course, that is Congrats mom. According to a lot of people in that village, they claim that Condad used to beat up the wife like no one's business. It is so sad and unacceptable. But I'm like, David Jr., if you really felt for Halima, you can do it. You're building a multi-million story building, you can afford it. The mindset of these people when it comes to people watching them, like they think hey, these people don't have anything with their money. When someone donates to you, it doesn't mean that they have a lot of money. No, they just like what you're doing and they want to support. But according to Davy Jr. and the family, it's because you have a lot of money. Yeah, I think I agree with that comment, Angela. Thank you for sharing. Yeah. By the way, Kenya does not play when it comes to gender-based violence. Murimi can easily spend a lot of years behind bars. I really hope that the wife can take him down, because what else? What else is there? Because this guy does not even move a finger, doesn't do anything to bring food on the table. Why stay with someone like that? I don't know. That is according to me. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Moto 12 was away, were brought from Tanzania. Oh, thank you for tuning in, Moto. Yeah, I remember Joyce's diaries came out here and told people that they were minors, very young girls. And David Jr. confirmed that these Alima used to work at their home before he was married by Murimi. Eva Miller, thank you so much. I see you. You said that they are all actors for money. Haman, I think I saw Haman. What's wrong with some of these Nyabwanze girls? I really hope she gets out of that situation. Thank you for tuning in. I think it's so open now, because when you see someone treating you like that, it means he's getting some attention somewhere. And Lima even confirmed, she said that there was a point that Murimi brought another wife and the abuse doubled. She had to leave. Alima, I hope you leave that space, because there's nothing that will come out of it, honestly. Thank you, Antoinette, for tuning in. Pami, I think you were out here already. I see you. You know, Murimi left even when they stole his land. Yeah.
Vibes.
Unaboronga, Mungu maji unaboronga.
Slowly.
He's basically telling the wife that unachoma, you're burning, like you're messing up what usually comes off YouTube, because she's telling the wife that no, you cannot say this on camera unless David Jr. shuts down the GoPro, because people will be watching. There was a point that David Jr. was trying to force him to apologize, and of course, I believe that was just for the camera.
I'd say,
yeah, David Jr., you got a lot of ads playing on your video. You can't even watch.
Telling Halima this is her home. She needs to be here. She doesn't need to go anywhere. She needs to take care of the baby because the baby is young. She's the one even who is working.
So that is what David Jr. told Halima. David Jr. left, but this is what happened when David Jr. left. Before that, let me play this part.
But I'm telling Halima this is her home. She needs to be here with the baby because the baby is young. She's the one even who is working in the farm, washing dishes. Beat your wife during the night. Knife to snap her.
Wacha mura maneno eti knife maneno.
As a man, you have to apologize to what you are doing. Beating her up, taking a knife to snap her.
Wacha mura maneno eti knife maneno kama hayo.
Amai kuchukunia kisu.
Kisu kabisa ni hivi anichome.
Kisu is a knife.
Kisu anataka kunichoma tena kwa kitanda. Saa zingine hadi ananipigia kwa kitanda, tumelala usiku. Hadi ananirusha na kutoka nje.
Why beat your wife during the night? Why beat your wife?
Ameanza kunipiga nikiwa mimba ya mtoto, lakini yote navumilia.
Oh my God, that was another sad part. The wife said that she even miscarried because Murimi beat her up. Somebody saved that girl, honestly. David Jr., I hope you read the comment section, because people are willing to support. I'm also willing to support, because can you imagine even miscarried because of being beaten up? That is what she said. Murimi holding a knife and telling her that you're leaving today. And I don't mean leaving that property, no. That is what she's saying. Oh, Alima, I'm so sorry. I really feel for you. Hey, so, David Jr. thought that he had forced Murimi to apologize, but the moment he left, this is what happened.
What Alima she's saying, Murimi always go hard on her. At times, Murimi, remembers her Murimi is fighting her, guys, which is not okay at all. Now, these are the kind of ladies that they need to be helped, and this story will go on air the way it is. I want to do.
Yeah, David Jr. had left, and the girl was screaming because Murimi was beating her up. Okay, Kemi Klaus, I see your comment. Thank you for supporting. Thank you. I'm willing to support, but very good point, because of course, these people are in business, doing a lot of business out here. I get you. And of course, yeah, thinking about it, no, hell no. Because David Jr. would be the biggest beneficiary. I agree. I agree 100%. Yeah, they need to come together for each other. Davy is revealing it all. More views. Yeah, but then he got more than 20,000 views in a split second. Quick, fast, quick, fast. Guys, I don't want to play a lot of the video because it's a lot. I can't even highlight.
You'll see her on the farm really working so hard. Right now being beaten up, right now crying here with a small baby. And what she just told me, when she was pregnant, she used to be beaten up while pregnant. Ulikuwa unapigwa hata ukiwa na mimba?
Nikiwa mimba ya Leiden, hadi mimba ya kwanza ilitoka, si huyu wa kwanza sababu ya.
Oh my God. Yeah, that is the receipt, guys. She said that she miscarried several times because of being beaten up. Yeah, that is what happened. Guys, enough of that. You can check the video out. But basically, that was happening. Alima crying. And of course, opening up on what was happening. This is where David Jr. said that he relates on what is happening to Halima.
Sure. Actually, if you are keen, I cried, by the way, because I can truly relate what Halima she's going through. Wow.
So David Jr. said that he cried. We cannot prove that. We cannot ascertain for sure if that is what happened. But he cried because he relates. Guys, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Because, of course, a lot of the villagers say that the mother used to be beaten up by Congrats' dad when they were young. But when David Jr. and the family grew up, got older, got stronger than Congrats' dad, the abuse stopped. I think that is what David Jr. meant, because you remember when Congrats' mom came out here with a broken arm, and of course they tried to cover up, but people said that it is what happened. Abuse, gender-based violence, because of course we know, guys, at the end of the day, that is cowardice. Coward of any man. You beat up a woman, why don't you go somewhere, get another man, beat each other? But for a man to just touch a woman because you know you're stronger than that woman, we all know, guys, drunkard men became abusers to have some form of control. Yeah, because these donors were buying some milk for the baby, give Alima to be on in control of the donations, and because Murimi has nothing to offer, that is why Halima is being abused. I'd say the same for Congressman because she's the one working. Machete guy is just roaming around. I believe that is why it happened. Guys, what do you think? Oh my God, I forgot to promote my other channel. Guys, if this is your first time out here, I'm promoting my other channel, a backup channel. Okay, I do some content there. I've not figured out what I'm doing, but I'm just, I find myself in a village and I'm like, yeah, we do it. So kindly check it out. You don't have to enjoy the content that I upload right there. You just have to subscribe. That will be major support for me because the main aim of creating that channel is to get to 1,000 marks so that when these people wake up with their lawyers, well, at least we have a backup account. I don't wish for that to happen, but sometimes we have to be realistic, right? Yeah. So kindly check out that other channel. I don't know if you can get the link. Angela, can you get the link kindly? Is it possible? Where is it? I'll pull it up before we call it a day, but it's in the description box below. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. Thank you so much. Can I get easily the link? Let me do that right now. Right now. Let me get the link of that channel and put it down there so that you can subscribe. Of course, as I said, guys, you don't have to watch the content that I upload over there. I'm just requesting you to share your subscription. Oh my God, can I get it? Oh, just a minute, guys. I really appreciate, but it's so humbling to start another channel, guys. I'm like, oh my God, here we go. Here we go. It's not easy. Not easy at all. Oh my God. Just a minute, guys. I can see one of you just subscribed right now. Thank you so much. But it's so humbling. Yeah, that is what I was saying. It's so humbling because of this. It's not easy to get even one subscriber. That is why I'm so grateful of you guys. I really don't take you for granted because sometimes you come out and you're like, oh my God, is the channel even growing? Blah, blah, blah. But after, when you decide to open another channel, that is when you learn to appreciate the people on your face. Because this business of starting another channel, when one person subscribe, you're like, oh my God, someone subscribed, thank you. So I'm just saying that I really appreciate if you would subscribe. I think that is the link. Oh my God. Yeah, let me pin it. I can't pin it. I'm sorry, guys, but there's no option. I don't have the option to pin it, right? I think so. Yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you so much for those of you who have subscribed. I think we are approaching 100 subscribers. Thank you. Thank you. Someone said that, Neo, you really you appreciate too much. You're like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Give us a break. So thank you for the fake array. Thank you. Thank you so much. How can I pin it? Can I really pin it? Bam, delete, put you. Oh, I can't. Drew Bell, thank you so much for subscribing. You can roast me in the comment section because, of course, as I said, I have not figured out what I want to do there. But because the station that I'm working right now, it's close to, that environment. And I see a lot of people love that kind of content. But of course, as I said, you don't have to enjoy that kind of content. I'll just appreciate if you subscribe, Thank you. So coming back to what Davy Jr. said, I think That is what he meant. Enough of Alima. I really hope that Alima, you get the help that you clearly need. You don't need this guy. Good for nothing. Shame on you. What a shame on you, Murimi. What a jerk.
Kuchinja puku.
Alikuwa anataka
You know
Unajua hii ni
Matiko?
kamera. Unajua hii ni kamera.
You know Matiko?
unafikiri
You know
Vile vile,
Matiko?
unajua wacha
You know
nikwambie.
what Matiko did with the chicken? What did Matiko do?
He sold them all.
Everything.
And you're laughing.
Mimi nikakwambia kabisa kuja chukua mahindi mbele ya Mungu.
Alisema na alikuwa amelala humo ndani, ameenda kuuza maziwa.
Mimi sijaimwambia kitu.
Amekuja kulala
Yaani
hapo,
nina
anaanza
pikipiki hapo, kwani unadhani tusiendeshe
Alima.
ananiambia
Alima. Mimi nikiwapeana surprise zenu ni zenu. Sijairudi kuwaambia eti leta hata.
But I want to appreciate David Jr. for making it open. You know, thank you. Guys, I think we'll get to 100 subscribers today. You people are really supporting. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, getting even one, it's so hard. It's so hard. So, guys, I really appreciate David Jr. for bringing it out here. But of course, we know the main purpose is to get some views out here. But at least he was honest. Because for Dimango, she will never come out here and say that. Because of what she knows. She knows that people will point out the fact that she bought land from a drunkard and she was not supposed to. Alima, I feel for you. I feel for you.
Mbona
sikumpiga bana, acha mambo
huku nipiga nini? Kwa una kitu huku nipiga, kwa hiyo vitu vyenye unanifanyia huku nipiga. Kwa huku nipiga, una kitu unanipiga, kwa hiyo hadi nasikia mkono uchungu, alafu nasema
lakini hii si vizuri. Huyo anakusaidia kulima, si nimempata akipalilia peke yake.
Yeah, that is something that I wanted to point out before we call it off with this part. You can see that piece of land right there. I think it's almost an acre. And the girl is the only person that was doing it, not even the vapor that always goes there for. Guys, let's move to Rocio. For 2 minutes, then we'll call it a day. This is what Rocio has been doing. She was doing some shopping, and this is what she said. Guys, I want to donate. John P, I think you've been asking for the number for the longest. I'll pin it in the description box. I wanted to get, yeah, I'll pin it in the description box. Thank you, John P, for supporting. Yeah, we have to give it to David Jr. for being honest. David Jr., thank you for that. Because not everyone will do it, will be honest with people. I'll pin it in the description box. So, guys, Ro Cabrera came out and told people that I want to donate to Grandma, finally, 10,000 USD. Of course, we know that is BS, because I remember there was a time that Mura Senso gave, I think it was 47,000 Kenyan shillings. And she was also given another 27. That makes it almost 70-something thousand. And she did not disclose how much she bought the cow for intentionally, you know. And she just bought 10 kgs of rice. I remember when I watched the video today, Mura Senso was telling her that 10 kgs is so small. It cannot feed the population that will be there tomorrow. So, guys, without even talking a lot, we know that Rocio is using the same money that she was given by the donors, the same money, to claim that she is donating to Grandma. Rocio, you're so not so smart with that. Oh my God, guys! I'm so sorry for this mediocre quality. I'm trying on my end. I don't know why when it comes to filming. Nairobi teacher told me that it's because of my Wi-Fi, but I'm like, how much do you pay for your Wi-Fi reactors? Because our package is good. So guys, this is what happened. Rocio said that even that table that Mura sensor is so ugly. And I was like, okay, you go buy a new one, a good one. But this is what she said. She wants to buy a rug the old-fashioned way, to cover the table so that uh, let me play that part because I was like, hey, Rocio, you're buying some plastic flowers. Okay, it's an effort. But I'm just like, hey, Muzungu, Rocio Muzungu.
Like a blanket for the table. I don't know the exact name because that table next to the sofas, that table is very ugly, I have to say. So I want to see if I can actually fix it. How much for these things?
So Rocio fixing it because I was like, since you want to donate 10,000 Kenyan shillings for grandma, why don't you use that money, not even all, around 3,000 Kenyan shillings to buy a beautiful table? Why do you want to buy um, a rag to cover that table? Okay, Fekere, let me pull out that table. I don't know if she showed on this clip. I think I can get it on Mura Sensor's video. Can you imagine? I don't know if you remember, guys, Soul Sister. I don't know if you remember back then when you used to seal some, what do we call? You make the table mats. Not even the table mats where you place your hot food. No. They will shamba any Kenyan in the building, old-fashioned mats to cover the table. Hey, Rocio, where did you come from? Let me pull up that table because that's some juice right there. What else did Rocio say? Yeah, it was that, pretending to be donating. Let me go to Marwa. Mura Senso. Mura Senso, how much did you collect from these? Because you people picked a lot of money. I can see he was even complaining that why are you people telling me not to push you to donate more? Oh, because the house is complete. And he was doing some preaching there. Oh, guys, you don't have to complain. God wants you to donate. And I'm like, oh my God, the corn pastor is out here. Can I get that table? I'll get it. Just give me a few seconds. A few seconds, I pull up that table because Rose is like, it's so ugly. Since you have 10,000 Kenyan shillings you want to donate, why don't you buy a beautiful table? Yeah, I got it. Yeah, that table. Is it visible? Let me try again. Yes, that table. That is the ugly table by Rocio. Guys, can you see it? Fekere, can you see it? That is the table that Rocio said it's ugly. Okay, it's ugly. Why don't you buy a new one? Why do you want to get a rug to cover it? Yeah. Eddie's Queen, you said that the money Rocio is claiming to donate is 27,000 K. If I want that clip, I can even get it because it was at this point that she was also given another amount, I think 40,000. And of course, she has not depleted that amount, but she wants to pretend that she's getting from her own account. But of course, we know. Rocio, we know. Let me play that part. Oh my God, am I taking a lot of your time? Because she was so happy when she was told to do the shopping. I saw some laughter. Let me see.
Very high density.
Yeah.
Okay, let me play that part. I think I can get it. I hope so. Oh my God. Buy cow. Let me control F. Guys, we are even done. Just this part before we call it a day. But thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you've subscribed to the other channel. Oh, Mura Senso, come on. Come on, I'm looking for that receipt. Guys, it's so hard to get that receipt, but
if you look younger than your age,
it's around that point, that point. 100%.
Yeah.
It's just ng'ombe. It doesn't have.
Oh, it
plural.
doesn't have. Oh.
Ng'ombe is cow.
Oh, okay.
For example, miti
Yeah.
is like this. Yeah. We will bring this.
So I said, let me see. By that time, I think it was my first
Guys, that is the table that is ugly.
transport.
Oh,
$100.
So you have to.
yeah.
Bring our local because when they see it, they might double the price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be
You
40,000.
can, that point, I think I got it. Guys, have you seen Rocio smiling when she was given some money? Oh, Rocio, we can now see
So it
you
wasn't
more
a good.
like- Oh my God, guys, money is so good. Did you see Rocio smiling for the first time? And the way she was not happy about Ian being there. But the moment Mura Senso told her that she can now do some shopping with the money, Madame was so happy, laughing.
37. But what you'll do, you'll take some money from.
Guys, I'm sorry sometimes, but this is so funny for me. Like,
It's gonna be the first car you're gonna ever buy.
I mean, I've been there in the market, but never buy it. Just
It's
observing
gonna
the
be your
sign.
first time.
37. But what you'll do, you'll take some money from there.
the smile, money is so good, Rocio. And you want to come out here and lie to people that you withdrew from your account 10,000? Since when? Rocio, since when did you donate anything to anyone in that village?
I tried to bargain and he only reduced 2,000, so it wasn't a good.
So what you'll do, you'll add 3,000.
Okay.
How much is it?
$300.
Yes. So Kenyan shillings.
Kenyan shillings is 37,490.
Actually, what you're gonna do, this money, like the way it is, it will buy a car.
Okay.
Then the rest money that you have, 27,000, you go and do shopping, rice, cooking oil, so that we know Sunday we have a party.
So we should get a car with this price, with this money.
Only. Tomorrow you'll go to buy a cow, you in Mabero. Yes, tomorrow. You'll go with Uncle Mo. That's the day.
Is this gonna be the first car you're gonna ever buy?
I mean, I've been there in the market, but never buy it. Just observing
It's
the
gonna be your
sign.
first time.
37. But what you'll do, you'll take some money.
I forgot this is a reaction video. Sorry, guys, I'm reading your comments. But yeah, that is what happened. She was given 27,000 on top of another 40,000. Rocio, the only thing we've seen, you bought a cow and you were told that it should not exceed, I think, 35,000. You bought, I think, 2 blankets. One blanket is 3,000, and you bought 10 bags of rice. Where is the rest of the money? The only people you can fool is your audience, but not us out here. We know what you did, Madam Parasite.
Money from
Yesterday I tried to bargain and he only reduced 2,000, so it wasn't a good.
So
happy wife, happy life. Guys, that was it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I think I appreciated all of you. Chipo, I think I saw Chipo. Yeah, but then Dimango should give Murimi a stopper. Like, don't step here, don't do this, because there are lots of enablers enabling Murimi. Pekere, that comment was so funny, eh? All it needs is some fake flowers right there. Vanessa, you said that I don't believe nothing this lady says. I also don't believe anything Rocio says. Eh? Chipo, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your presence. Guys, I hope you subscribe to the other channel, because that was it for today. Thank you so much for my moderators, every one of you in the live chat section, everyone watching, everyone that has subscribed. You people are so savage. fake people, fake flowers. Guys, thank you so much for subscribing to my other channel, because that means a lot. You guys are about to motivate me to go outside, so that I can get out of this fake background. Fake people, fake flowers, fake background. Bye, beautiful people. That was it. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. I hope you're enjoying your weekend, and I'll see you later. Thank you. Thank you.